I am magnificent.
So I recorded this battle in my 3 accounts, just for people maybe who have some issues with this. It's the battle 195 from the normal Classic Tower. I'm gonna show you 3 ways how to beat this battle, okay? The first one is using golds, of course. I'm gonna be only using the training to have a critical, Cruel Affliction to boost my dots, because the best thing on those battles, guys, you can just win by dots in seconds. So it boosts dots, and that mark is because that mark also boosts dot damage. For every that mark, it boosts 10% more damage. You can do 3, so it's 30 more damage. And meditation and outward is just for special on spamming, because I'm gonna be using Classic Scorpion. So here it have enraged modifier, and they don't lose power because you raid them. The best way here, guys, is using dots, of course. I'm gonna show you the gears of the enemies. They gain power much faster. So also on this battle, Raiden have the Fast Dominator, so he gonna apply blind to you all the time when you use the special on him. Also, he gonna take less damage while his health decreases. His annoying gear is one of the most annoying gears to face off. But dots is easy for this battle, guys. And the rain is also annoying because he uses the Argus Cloak at Fusion X. When you break his block, you have chance to get 3 debuffs. Like, can be any debuff, like blind, frostbite, fire, poison, any debuff. Also, when you apply any debuff to him, he have chance to gain vulnerability for some seconds. You can steal with Ceremonial Pipe. You can use the Timeless Heart because it have the Despair buff, debuff. You can remove any active buff from the enemy. You can use the Cameo X-Ray because when you use X-Ray from the Cameo or Fatal Blow, you remove any vulnerability in any character, or also use your own X-Ray or Fatal Blow for any character, okay? To avoid the vulnerability. This gear is so horrible to fight against. And Fujin doesn't have anything special, so don't worry about him. So we're gonna be using Class Smoke just to give my Scorpion debuff resistance with the Malice because of the blind. I'm not even use the tower gear, guys, to be fair. Bladed Fun to have unblockable, and self-heal special one, basic mass debuff resistance power chain, and the Blue Doll. You can also use other gears, like you can use the how's the name? The Sindel Whip here to apply some dots. You can use the Vial to apply bleed or combo ender. Scorpion have bleed special, so in my opinion it's not necessary because his special bleed duration is better than the Vial. There's a lot of gears that you can use here, guys. Up to you decide to use. And I put a lot of Quan Chi just in case, let's just say something goes wrong. My Scorpion gonna have a second chance. Quan Chi also is very useful, guys, because he resurrection on that teammate is amazing. Okay, so we're gonna be doing dots. Dots is the key, guys, for this battle. They're gonna be build power, use SP1 to apply bleed and let the bleed melt them. They don't take much damage because their health is not higher, because dot damage is more health they have, more is the dot damage. I'm gonna use a Sub-Zero to freeze him. While he's frozen, I'm gonna let the bleed consume his health. Okay. Then there's another SP1. Alright. Okay, he's almost dead. Bring me the other. Okay. Bring me rain. I'm gonna reflect all his debuffs back to him. He got fire, bleed, and poison. The bleed and the fire is from his own gear, because I mean, my smoke. Oh no, I failed to break his block special one. Okay, my scope is dead, so Quan Chi giving him a second life. Look how many debuffs back to him. I hate this counter attack, so annoying. Okay, Rain's dead. Fuji doesn't have anything special, so I don't need to worry about him or any annoying gear. I'm gonna be freezing him again with the cameo, just to let the bleed consume his health while he's frozen. Okay. It's just dots, guys. Dots is the key for most of those battles. Can use this also gonna be useful in Fatal Tower because on this tower they don't have any gear to have debuff resistance except for the figure ninja figure, but you need to be with cursor the snare to they have the buff resistance. So I'm gonna use the same thing but with some small difference. Fire Master Tanya, guys. Fire Master Tanya allow you to apply fire commanders for martial arts characters in Outworld. So most likely gonna be using instead of Quan Chi. This is, let's just say, most dangerous setup, because if I do something wrong, it's game over because my scope is gonna be dead. So Tanya is just to give my scope the ability to apply fire on combo enders, so they're gonna melt much faster. Same gear from the other, of course, video. I'm not even using special gears. Okay, let's keep it up. Let's go for the second solution. It's the same thing, guys. Fire combo enders. If I can hurt them more by using special multiply bleed. Look his health melting. Also, the death mark is amazing because it's boosting the damage. So I'm gonna freeze this guy. Okay, I'm gonna let the dots consume his health. Look, he died. Okay, so he's almost dead. Gonna finish this guy off with special one. Bye bye, Raiden. Now let's work on Fujin with a special one to apply bleed. Let's apply fire dot. Another thing, guys, Classic Scorpion cannot stack fire dots. The only character you can stack fire dots in Classic Scorpion. So, for example, if you play him with Tanya, he can apply 5 or 8 fire dot stacks. When you do, if you try to do here, it not work because you only renew the fire duration. Example, if your fire duration is on the half and you apply another fire, you're just gonna fill the duration again for the fire. This guy got invulnerability, okay. He got it again. I can also use the chemo to remove his invulnerability, but it's okay. Gonna just wait the invulnerability disappear, okay. Bye bye, Rain. Second solution with Paramount Titania. So now let's go for the last one. Last one is gonna be much easier, let's just say, is because one of the best dot in the game. Travis Melina, MKLev Scorpion, Assassin's Scat, you can win much faster because you're gonna melt them. Scat gonna apply fire on beginning. Not fire, is bleed, sorry. It's Scorpion fire on beginning, just take the Scorpion, boom, 2 fire dots. And 1 bleed for all of them. They're gonna melt. I mean, just use the basic regular gears via easy die to apply fire and bleed on combo enders. And I mean, I'm using the Burning Vengeance. It's amazing because you can apply fire on all your enemies and it can be useful. If you have this gear with Fusion Zero, I believe Fusion Zero you can apply fire 3 times to all enemies. So you can put, example, MKLev Scorpio to hurt them more with fire if you want. I'm gonna wait a little bit the freeze to consume the health. Of course, playing this thing at Fusion Zero is dangerous because if you do something wrong, it's game over. But it's not a big issue because you're most likely gonna win in seconds. I almost lost this battle, to be honest, because I was doing like just some joking. Bye bye. I'm gonna use the Cameo because I'm blind, just to kill the blind time. Is another strategy for Cameo. So to kill the time of the blind. Back to Scorpio, he got the vulnerability. Oh no, it's annoying. Oh, this counterattack is so annoying. Oh no, I lost my Scorpion. I did a mistake here. I was playing games with Lina. Look, this combo of her is bad. I got X-ray. Okay. But did you have a skeleton? Bye bye. Just to finish the job. Okay, so this is the third solution. So guys, this is the solutions for this battle. Okay, this battle is not hard, of course. Maybe you have some issues if you're a beginner. So use dots, okay, you can win easily in seconds. Alright, thanks so much for my video, guys, and see you next one.